Red Sweat briefing. Rough takes to be assembled later.
Are you still bleeding?
No comment. No comment.
Please turn this way.
No comment.
This way. Are you still bleeding?
Please, no comment.
Okay, settle. Anytime, Kate.
When did you first notice something was wrong?
It was pretty soon after takeoff, no more than half an hour into the flight. My face became warm and flushed, and I felt a slight burning sensation. I ran to the mirror, and it looked like blood was oozing out of my pores.
Go ahead.
Well, I've had it 3 times. Most recently, it was a kind of bleeding on my neck, like a razor burn.
Someone said you have a Polaroid?
Yes. I was getting quite paranoid about it and asked another flight attendant to take a picture. Look at this. I just don't want to go through this again.
Almost all of the incidents have been reported on flights between New York and Florida.
Just between New York and Florida?
Well, we had a few isolated cases between New York and Toronto and New York and Chicago, but only on the A300 airplanes, no DC-9s.
Just A300s?
Just A300s.
Basically, the spots seem to appear mainly on the face, neck, hands, and chest.
Is the spotting blood, Doctor?
There is no evidence to indicate that it is blood.
Could it be perspiration?
It could be, but we haven't had a chance to examine the flight attendants while it's happening.
Can you point to any cause for this spotting?
We're looking into everything. Uniforms, laundry, cosmetics.
The beverage carts have been equipped with new can racks. They've got this new plastic coating to reduce noise.
What other materials or procedures are new on the A300?
We have a new super tough polymer coating on all galley counters and restroom surfaces. And we're testing a new air filter to prevent galley odors from getting into the cabin. But they won't be on board until after April 6th. Also, since the first of the year, we've been using these new soft cleansers on all plastic surfaces like microwave oven doors to avoid scratching. And we're also installing new life vests and demo equipment.
There's been speculation that the airplane, the A300, may be at fault.
That's possible. Remember, several years ago, flight attendants on some of the high-altitude jets were coming down with hacking coughs. Ozone gas. They had to put filters in the air circulation systems.
After all the paperwork's on board and we've pushed back from the gate, the lead flight attendant gets on the PA to welcome passengers aboard and explain the safety features of the aircraft, while the other flight attendants demonstrate the safety equipment, stow the baggage, make sure passengers are seated, and get buckled in for takeoff. Once they reach cruising altitude, they're on their feet serving beverages.
I'm going to ask Anthony Villanova, our operations manager, to respond to your question. Anthony?
Thank you, Kate. The builder of the A300 reports that European carriers flying the plane have not encountered this problem. Now, we've also checked with other U.S. airlines, and none have reported any similar incidents.
What steps are you taking to protect the flying public?
Yeah. The consumer has nothing to fear. Neither passengers nor pilots have been affected. Next question.
Anthony,
over here.
It's been reported that mass hysteria among flight attendants may be causing the red sweat. Any comment?
We don't have any comment on that at this time.
What if we're breathing in something that causes internal damage? I flew the A300 2 months ago and nothing happened. Every time I go near that airplane, I break out. Yes, I'm worried.
To date, we've got confirmed reports from 60 flight attendants in all 120 occurrences. Some isolated occurrences 2 years back, but we don't know if they're related.
Here, yes.
Mr. Villanova, please. What steps are you taking to correct this problem?
Well, we are investigating every aspect of the flights involved. Now, several experts in dermatology and aerospace medicine have agreed to assist us in our investigation. We are not automatically ruling out anything without thorough investigation. Now, among other things, we are considering that exertion, altitude changes, and dehydration could be contributing factors.
Mr. Villanova.
Please, look. We will continue to do all we can to pinpoint and remove the cause of the problem as soon as possible. Thank you all.
Mr. Villanova.
That's it. Thanks. Thank you.
One more question.